Hey friends, it's Jen with ChappyPlans. Thanks for hanging out with me for this media journal video. If you would like to see what I'm going to do, stick around. Hey everyone, it's Jen with ChappyPlans. I hope you guys are having a great day. Today I wanted to update you on my media journal and create a spread in here so you guys can see it all together. So flipping to 2024, I did do a walkthrough of this for you guys when I introduced my media journal back in February. I think it was February, maybe it was March. Let me check actually. Okay, so February 28th was the first day I introduced this journal to you guys, and a month later I am back to share with you what I've done. So I'll just flip quickly. This is from Create with Pen, and the paper in it is Tomoe River paper, and I love Tomoe River paper. So I don't know. Yeah, I think I had done this at that point. Echo, I hadn't, I don't think. This was a Marvel show that we watched, a series that I absolutely loved. I don't know if I shared this in the last video, but I just put all of the episodes and a little synopsis about each one, my overall thoughts, and a couple of quotes that I loved. I read this audiobook, I listened to this audiobook in 3 days. Absolutely loved this book by Colleen Hoover. It was I got this one because of my original, I loved Ugly Love. I gave it 4 stars. This one I gave 3.5 stars. And I just finished It Starts With Us. This one wasn't as good to me as It Ends With Us. This is the sequel. I liked this one better, but I'm glad there was closure. It just was like a little, I don't know. It was very predictable, and I feel like it was I don't know. I'm used to like more action, I guess. So I have this little card that I printed on regular printer paper. I got these from In a Creative Bubble digital, and I printed it out. So it came with like a bunch of other ones. Like this is my little thing I use for book related or media related stuff, and I never have done this before, so as I'm getting things, I'm putting them in here. But these 2 stamp sets I just hauled from Everyday Explorers Company. I shared them in a Flip Through Friday haul, so I can use these now. I went through and I found some cards from like Studio Calico that have to do with books. You know, a sticker that I had from JoJo Apple Prints that's like bookshelves. So as I find things in my stash that are related to media, I will put them in this little, for now, in here. So, you know, I went and found some more from Studio Calico. These look like library cards. But these are part of the printables, and I trimmed them down already. And I printed them on paper just because, like, I know I didn't want it to get super, super thick in my journal. So I've since listened to It Starts With Us. Then after that, I read The Lake, which this is like a copy of my friend's book she lent to me a way long time ago. I ended up reading it in like 2 or 3 days. I would give it 3 stars. It's a thriller, but I didn't think it was like, I don't know. I was really excited reading up till the end, and then the end kind of, I feel like, just ended sort of abruptly for me. So I didn't super love that. But it was still good. And then now I'm reading this book my friend wrote. Well, not friend, like an acquaintance, but friendly acquaintance wrote. What White Parents Should Know About Transracial Adoption, an Adoptee's Perspective on Its History, Nuances, and Practices. Melissa Geter Richards. She's amazing. I am an adoptee, and I have been exploring what that means and all of that kind of stuff. And it has a lot to do with why I'm in therapy and have all these issues. And and yada, yada, yada. But that's not what this video is about, but I just wanted to share with you, this is what I'm currently reading. I just started it last night. So I like to switch up what I'm reading. Clearly, like, I'm doing these, like, adult fiction novels and thrillers, and then I'm reading nonfiction. So you got to balance it out, right? I feel like I'm chatting your ear off, so I'm going to stop talking and put you guys on fast forward while I fill this out. All right, let's go, let's go. So I'm just going to talk a little bit here and there, but mostly I just do these videos to music, so it's meant to be kind of relaxing and, you know, that type of thing. That's the vibe I'm going for. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. I'm just going to use some of my favorite inks for the Tomoe River paper, which is the Versa Magic chalk ink. And the color that I'm using here is this dark blue called Night Sky. It doesn't always like stamp perfectly because I'm not a perfectionist with this journal. I love that I get to play in this and not worry about being exact or having things look just the right way. Like, it's really more about playing and having fun and just kind of having a spot to land all the media that I've been consuming. And so I'm just going to stamp this out with these Destination Alphas from Heidi Swap that I've had in my stash. That journaling card is really just more of a decoration. The one that I printed out from In a Creative Bubble. It doesn't really serve a purpose for housing anything. I do write on it, but I always go based off of the color of the book title or the, you know, whatever it is that I print out, like the graphic for that media. That's how I decide, you know, what colors I'm going to use to create the 2-page spread. And I always stamp listening to or reading or watching or something like that so that I know what type of media it is that I consumed. I also have a color-coded mild liner situation so that I know that the light pink means it's an audiobook. And then I put, you know, I can just add a little tally mark to the front of my tracker that's in the very front part of the 2024 media journal section of this journal. I always write a synopsis. I just copy it right from either like my Libby app, or if I don't really care for the synopsis, I'll just like Google it. Usually it comes off of something like Goodreads or somebody's blog. And then I always like to take a couple of quotes and add my own, you know, 2 cents or like just a couple sentences about my thoughts about the book. All right, here comes the music. Sorry that some of it was out of frame, but it's just me writing, so I think you get the point. All right, sorry, back to the music. You can't read my writing. I'm just writing the 2 quotes that stood out to me. One about Josh, who is an unexpected character with a minor story that I really enjoyed. And the other one is from the main character, Lily. And I think it's applicable to a lot of us, unfortunately. But it says sometimes people think they love a broken person, though. People think they can, if they love a broken person enough, they can be what finally repairs them. But the problem with that is the other person just ends up broken too. So I commented on that, and then I wrote my overall take that I liked the story from Atlas's perspective and learning more about his past, but I felt like it was almost too much of a perfect happy ending. But I was glad for Lily. I also wrote that I would have been curious to see what Alyssa's perspective is, and she's a different character in the book. I don't want to spoil it, so I don't read too much of what I'm writing. I leave that up to you. If you want to pause it and take a look or whatever, that's fine with me. But that's why I just like to play the music. I'm just about done here. This is a new sticker book I purchased off Amazon after seeing Amy Tangerine use it in her journal. And it's all washi stickers. It's just that you have to cut the stickers out individually. It does come with this little X-Acto knife, which is super sharp, and I press very lightly to just cut out what I want from it. And the owner and main character Lily is a flower shop owner, so I've chosen a bunch of blue flowers to put around the pages, and that's gonna be it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe and hit the bell, and I will see you in the next one. Take care, friends, and remember that you are enough. Bye.